Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily, and this is Soul Path, a space where we dive into topics like life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. I'm going into this reading without a specific idea of what will come through, so if you'd like me to connect with your energy directly, the best way to help is by liking this video and making sure you're subscribed to the channel. By doing so, you're energetically exchanging with me, which helps me tune into your unique energy more deeply. Now, let's dive in. The first card that came up is the number 11, but it appeared reversed. This card typically represents wishes fulfilled or desires manifested. However, seeing it reversed immediately gave me the sense that someone who's drawn to this reading has recently faced a disappointment, whether in life or love. It feels like there's been something prolonged. Perhaps you've been holding on to a situation or trying to make something work for a long time, only to reach a point of letdown. The second card, Strategy in Reverse, further emphasizes this. It speaks to plans falling apart, like something you had carefully mapped out didn't go as expected, whether in relationships, work, or life in general. Adding to this, the card Woman holding a coin in reverse suggests interference from a karmic feminine energy. This might resonate with some of you who feel that an outside influence disrupted a meaningful soul connection. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest, as I channel messages for various people and connections through these readings. I know my voice might sound a bit off. I've mentioned in a previous video that I'm going through some throat chakra activation and clearing. Thank you for your patience, and I appreciate all of you who've shared similar experiences in the comments. Coming back to the reading, I feel I might be connecting with someone involved in a divine connection, possibly a soulmate or twin flame dynamic that has become stagnant or weighed down by disappointments. This may have involved regrets or feelings of betrayal, potentially due to external interference. The next card, Sixth Chakra Upright, the third eye chakra, brings up the theme of painful truths. While this might feel heavy, know that your guides are highlighting this for a reason, not to dwell in sadness, but to deliver hope and guidance. The card All Tied Up indicates feeling trapped or conflicted, as though your hands were tied. There's this sense of not knowing whether to stay or leave, which stems from the pain of facing a difficult truth. Ultimately, though, the Walking Away card upright reveals that this realization led to disconnection, a decision to walk away, even if it was heartbreaking. You may have had to leave behind something you deeply wanted in order to align with what you truly deserve. Although that choice was painful, it holds profound significance for your growth and healing. It feels like there was something deeply special and, at one point, profoundly beautiful about your connection. However, with the Angel of Balance appearing in a midway position, it suggests that things became unbalanced. I'm sensing there was difficulty in grounding this connection. For some, this might have been a relationship where most of the interaction occurred online, through text, or over the phone at a distance. Perhaps when you spent more time together in person, the connection struggled to find solid footing, or circumstances made it hard to stabilize. If this wasn't due to betrayal or outside interference, the issue may have stemmed from the situation itself, leading to a cycle of disappointment and stagnant energy. It could have felt like you were constantly waiting for something to shift. For many, there was likely a moment of clarity, an eye-opening truth, when someone realized they needed to step away from this person or disconnect in some way. The community card appearing in the upright position reflects a sense of needing to re-engage with the world, perhaps through dating again, reconnecting with others, or grounding yourself in the physical world. There's a feeling of rediscovering oneself, regaining balance by reconnecting not only with the self, but also with the people around you. Although this relationship seemed extraordinary and carried a certain divine quality, it also had an ungrounded energy. It might have felt like being on top of the world when things were good, yet at the same time disconnected from your everyday reality. There's a sense of someone longing to stay in that elevated space where it was just the two of you in a deeply connected dimension. But as things became unbalanced or a painful truth emerged, it led to a cycle of stagnation and disappointment in the physical world. Ultimately, a choice had to be made to walk away and truly live life again, to reconnect fully with oneself and the surrounding community. When the all tied up card appeared earlier, it suggested that when a painful truth came to light, it might have left someone feeling stuck, unable to stay, yet unable to leave. However, this energy seems to be shifting. These readings are timeless. So if this message resonates with you now, it was meant to find you at this moment. The description points to a period, possibly 6 months to a year, where either you or this person felt trapped in a state of emotional limbo. It was like being in a kind of purgatory, not fully moving on, yet not truly living. The pain and emotional intensity created this sense of being stuck. With the woman holding a coin in the upright position, there's a recurring theme of betrayal or not being chosen. This adds to the heartache because it feels like both of you genuinely wanted things to work, which makes the situation even more painful and complicated. There's a strong emotional charge to this energy, filled with longing and complexity. Certain words like gold, respect, and orbit stand out. The mention of gold hints at financial or material issues playing a role. Perhaps someone perceived the other as overly focused on money or material concerns, which could have contributed to the challenges in this connection. The word respect seems to play a significant role here, as if there was once a divine connection between you and this person, something profound and meaningful. However, it feels like this bond was disregarded, possibly by the other person. This disregard has caused deep emotional pain, as it feels like the two of you were meant to be together, but their actions or choices showed a lack of respect for the connection you shared. This person may have betrayed you in some way or failed to fully commit to you. There's an energy of hesitation or fear on their part, almost like they acted half-heartedly, not because they didn't care, but because they were afraid. That's what makes this so painful for you, the listener. You seem to have a deep understanding of this person, seeing through their fear to their true essence. Even if there were moments of conflict or harsh words between you, there's a mutual recognition of each other's souls at a profound level. What's especially heartbreaking is that, despite knowing their fear drove their actions, it didn't make their choices hurt any less. At some point, you had to make a choice for yourself, a choice to respect and prioritize your own well-being. staying in this stagnant and painful dynamic was no longer an option. Walking away, even if it was incredibly difficult, became necessary for your self-respect and growth. The other person's actions, whether they were guarded, unclear, or even deceptive, seemed to stem from fear rather than malice. Perhaps they were hiding parts of themselves or the truth, and when those things came to light, it caused immense pain. Despite the depth of love and connection between you, their behavior in the physical world didn't reflect the bond you both shared at a soul level. Your guides seem to acknowledge the difficulty of this situation. They understand how much you still want this connection, even as you make the painful decision to walk away. The message they want to convey is clear. The only way to preserve the purity of this soul connection is to let it go for now. By choosing yourself, respecting yourself, and stepping out of this stagnant cycle, you free both yourself and this person. This doesn't mean the connection is gone forever. Interestingly, your guides suggest that by releasing the expectations and timelines you've created in your mind, you may create space for a future opportunity with this person. It may not happen immediately, and it may not happen at all, but choosing to focus on your highest good allows the possibility of reconnection down the line, if it aligns with your growth and their transformation. For now, the focus is on you. Your guides encourage you to trust your intuition, support yourself fully, and embrace your own path, even if it means walking away. Ironically, this act of self-love and respect may ultimately lead to a deeper, more genuine connection with this person, or open the door to something even better for your highest good. You've grown into a more elevated version of yourself, and by creating space energetically, you've indirectly given this person an opportunity to rise to their best self as well. Interestingly, there's a potential for the two of you to reconnect and realign later in the future. But this is more of a possibility than a certainty. At that point, you might not even desire it in the same way, as your perspective and choices may have shifted. I keep hearing the words options and opportunities, suggesting that if you choose to trust your intuition, let go, and fully prioritize yourself, whatever that means for you, it could inspire this person to do the same. However, this change must come from within them. They need intrinsic motivation to work on themselves, not something externally driven by your actions, even if your intention is to help or push them. Their energy feels particularly stubborn and slow-moving, and I sense an S name connected to them. You may have been waiting for them or trying to encourage them, but the truth is, lasting change will only happen when they are ready to find their own path to growth. Your guides seem to be emphasizing that giving this person the space to heal and self-motivate is key. This might involve you stepping away, creating distance, and opening yourself to other options and opportunities. By doing so, you allow both of you to evolve in your own time and way. As I shuffle the cards for final messages, I want to mention that in addition to these readings, I create subliminal meditations. These are powerful tools for clearing energy and manifesting desires because they work directly on the subconscious mind, which governs 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes. Finally, I pulled the Adjacent Possibilities card in reverse, paired with the number 2025. The year 2025 may have been a pivotal time for you and this person. Or perhaps these details resonate in a personal way. Words like France, move, or Washington may hold significance. The word move could also indicate that someone made a significant relocation during this time. The connection between you and this person feels dynamic and ever-changing. One of you might have moved closer to the other, made an effort to reconnect, or thought about visiting. On the other hand, there's also an energy of pulling away, choosing yourself over the relationship. This shift seems to be triggering a realization in the other person that there truly is no replacement for you in their life. However, because of the nature of this connection and the energetic stagnation that developed, it's crucial for you to fully release yourself from the hold it has on you. This involves prioritizing yourself, setting healthy boundaries, and breaking free from old patterns. By doing so, you create the space necessary for healing and transformation, not only for yourself, but for the connection as a whole. Interestingly, as you focus on yourself, this person seems to be undergoing a major wake-up call. For those of you who have walked away from this person, there's a renewed energy around them. With the sacral chakra upright, I sense a strong, fresh attraction they feel toward you, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. They are thinking about you intensely, perhaps even daydreaming about intimacy and romance. If you've suddenly started thinking about them, especially late at night or in your dreams, it could be because they're projecting their energy toward you. I noticed the numbers 2255, which carry a powerful message. Your heartfelt desires have been heard by the universe, and changes are on the horizon. These changes are positive and bring hope, faith, and encouragement. Trust in yourself and the divine. There's no need to fear what's coming. The Angel of Strength card also appeared, and its message is significant. Now is the time to claim your power. Avoid passivity or giving away your strength to anyone, even a connection you view as divine. These intense connections often reveal unresolved wounds within us, calling us to heal and step into our full power. Speak your truth and take action for yourself. The energy of inner strength and resourcefulness is with you now, supporting you in creating meaningful outcomes. Your guides want you to know that while this person is experiencing a wake-up call and feels a deep sense of loss at your disconnection, your focus should remain on reclaiming your personal power. Trust that anything truly meant for you will return in its own time. And as you rise into your highest self, this person may mirror your transformation, but it's essential that their motivation comes from within. I hope this message resonates with those who need it. If it does, I'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments. Wishing you a beautiful day ahead, and I'll connect with you again soon.